Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna dive deep into the recent drama involving Caedrel and Karmine Corp fans that has shaken the esports community. Stay till the end, because we break down all the details and provide insights into what exactly happened. It all started with the Red Bull announcement on 17th of July 2024 regarding a showcasing match between Karmine Corp and T1 on 15th of December in Paris. Fans got super excited about this tournament, especially the KC fans, as they got a chance to support their dream team Karmine Corp on their soil. Their excitement was too much that they were spamming Twitter about this tournament, while one of the KC fan tweets got extra attention, which says, "We will be able to boo Faker with 15,000 people, we'll do nothing." This tweet changed everything. Before I move forward, I would like to add some of my perspectives on this tweet. Fans booing their team as well as their opponent's team is not a new thing in sports. And this is not the first time, and this won't be the last. So the idea of this tweet can be cracked in two ways. First, we got a chance to defeat the greatest team ever had in League of Legends on our soil and celebrate it. And second, we just choose to be toxic and boo them no matter what happened. Although different viewers have different perspectives on the above tweet, famous Twitch streamer and a former LEC caster and League Pro Caedrel interpret this tweet with how the K-Corp fans are toxic and so eager to boo the greatest League of Legends player of all time, calling their posts disgusting.
Peter's World Champs.
We will be able to boo Faker with 15,000 people. Honestly, if T1 rock... What a disgusting tweet. Listen, if T1 rock up to this Red Bull League of its own and all the K-Corp fans boo Faker, I think K-Corp should be kicked from the LEC and fucking banned. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Actually vile. You have no place in this esport if that's what you're gonna act like.
And this statement of Caedrel just nuked the KC fans. KC fans are famous for their crazy wild behavior. And it's nothing different in this scenario as well. They start sending him death threats and rape threats to him and his family, saying Caedrel is a KC hater and a Faker fanboy.
My favorite part of this tweet is that the response from a large group of KC fans, both Caedrel and whoever supports him, is to immediately go nuclear meltdown to tell them to kill themselves. Really great way to change the minds of everyone. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Chronicler even tweeted. You know, there was like 2 or 3 other people who I'm mutual with who tweeted about my tweet, and they deleted their tweet because they were getting... They said, sorry, I have to delete my tweet, I'm getting flamed too hard. I'm not even kidding. So, this happened. Listen. There's so many things to talk about, bro. The most annoying thing is... First of all, I'll address people outside the KC community by people saying that I think that they should be kicked out the LEC for booing Faker. Obviously, it was more of like a hyperbole. It was more on top of the fact that all of these things keep happening. Now this too, like at this point, just kicked him out. That was the reference, you know, like all the shit going down, plus this, just felt like, you know what, it's just like, we're tipping over the edge at this point. And the second thing, people were saying, oh, Caedrel, you're not a real sports fan. Of course people are allowed to boo. Of course, bro, do you think I'm stupid? Of course people are allowed to boo. It's not a soy take. Bro, in sports, everyone boos. I watched the CS Major where they all booed in one of the Vitality players. I don't care if you boo. But booing is because you either have a rivalry with them, or they did something disrespectful, or you did this or that. Faker literally and T1 are flying around halfway around the world to play in a show match against you. You're not even in the same competition or league as them, and they're flying there just to participate in a sponsored event. Did they have a rivalry with you, or like any beef with you? No. Did they do anything disrespectful or worth booing? No. So why? Why do they deserve it? This makes no sense. Like, what is the basis for it, is my point, you know? So obviously I get it that booing is a part of sport. I'm not here to be the judge of whether you should boo or not. But what basis is there to be any booing? The most annoying thing about this whole thing was there was a tweet. The initial tweet was something along the lines of like, T1 fans say people should go to death in trucks. Caedrel sucks them off. One of them makes a joke or some shit. Caedrel reacts like this, right? First thing I'll say is, for some reason, they're like convinced that I treat T1 like angels, which is completely untrue. Last year, I even flamed T1 to the point where I put a player from Europe above one of their players, which I get memed for to this day by my chat. And we condemned their trucking so hard that it became a meme in my chat and became an emote. You can see it already. I put Mickx over Carrier. I predicted G2 to win. I got flamed like by Korean T1 and T1 fans. And then trucking became such a disgusting thing that we actually made it into an emote because of how absurd it was. So of course I've been there. Like, what are you on about that I'm like this defense person for it? Another thing is they all kept saying, this is a joke, Caedrel. This is a joke. First of all, I don't speak French, so I'm sorry if it was a joke. But second of all, this is like a daily thing or a weekly thing where I'll get tweeted at or added or there'll be a French comment about Caedrel said this, Caedrel said that, look at this, look at that. At what point is it like not a joke? And I call you out and you say, well, it's just a joke, man. It's like, what do you mean it's a joke? Like, what are you on about? This tweet, this initial tweet that I quote retweeted, I saw them at me, okay? I saw it on my phone. It had like 400 likes, his tweet. And it had like maybe 20 comments of KC fans saying, yeah, Caedrel's disgusting. Caedrel, like that guy's such a... Yeah, I can't believe you said that. And then I say, okay, I'll address it. And then you're like, whoa, whoa, it's just a joke, man. What do you mean? How is it a joke? Maybe the tweet's a joke. Maybe what he said is a joke in that tweet, in that thread. But everyone's flaming me for it. So it's only until I address it that it becomes a joke, or what? And then the worst part is they claimed that I had victim mindset when they're the ones victimizing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been nothing but nice to KC forever. I even have a KC shirt in my wardrobe from when they made it to LEC and I bought their merch. There's like people have been sending me clips of me like supporting them and being on their side, being like, damn, this fan base is huge. This is gonna be great for LEC. Bro, ever since they've been in LEC, they've been flaming players, they've been flaming casters, they've been flaming in Reddit threads, they've been shitting on people's shitting on other people's fan bases, all the shit. Then I finally called them out for being targeted for like months. And then I'm the one who's like victimizing. I don't get it. Maybe there wouldn't be a misconception about a joke if you didn't stop tweeting this dog shit at me and have like all your ultra fans commenting that Caedrel. Like, bro, at what point am I not supposed to stop and be like, yo, can you shut up? Like, it gets so annoying. And then the cherry on top is they say, we're not toxic. We're not toxic, Caedrel. You know what? I'm not going to say it, but I encourage anyone who thinks that K-Corp is not toxic by going to your search bar, typing in Caedrel. I'm going to go down here because a lot of them are TOS and scrolling down from top, okay? Or checking any of the comments. It's 9:40 a.m. In the last 2 hours, I have been told to slit my own throat, that I'm going to get killed if I go to Paris or something, that everyone hates me, that my grandmother's been raped. And that's just the couple mornings of waking up. So I encourage you, go through the comments and enjoy. And if you wanna, if these K-Corp fans that are flaming me want to victimize themselves, being like, well, Caedrel, you're flaming us, so of course we're gonna flame you back. How am I the one that started any of this? How am I the one that started any of this? Bro, I said one thing that was a misunderstanding earlier in the year about the K-Corp studio, which I apologize and I was sorry for. But again, that came from K-Corp fans like saying random shit to me or people like leaking random funny shit or whatever it is. And now I address it again because it's been going on for another few months where these people just keep atting me with all this dog shit. And I say all this and it's just getting on my nerves. And if anyone knows me, you'll know that I'm the most anti-drama person ever. Like, it takes a lot for me to get involved in drama, especially the last 2 years. I avoid everything. And I get nothing from this. I really do. And bro, I completely avoid it all. And so my decision, my conclusion from all of this is, I'm sorry if it was a misunderstanding or joke. I'm not going to backtrack though, because I really do think some of these K-Corp ultras are they're way too out of line, bro. And you can argue other fan bases do this, and you can... They even argued that I didn't condemn people telling Hansama to kill himself for not building LDR. We sat there on Reddit and we went through the whole thing about how disgusting those messages were. And they're saying that I didn't defend it. All they're doing is they're trying to change the goalposts by saying, well, you didn't do this, well, you didn't do that, well, you didn't do this. I did. I probably did all of that. Anyone who tells you to kill himself or anything is always condemned. Anyone who does anything out of line is always condemned on the stream. I've even flamed Fnatic for being dog shit, and I'm in Fnatic. Like, no one avoids it. It's just the way the world works because you have to be a human. It's just a small portion they take it way too far. And they actually, like, take it to the personal level about how they're going to kill people and shit like that. So I just encourage, and I will say, finally on this thing, the final thing I'll say is, I hope you just stop it. I hope you don't take things too seriously. I hope if your team loses, you don't tell them to die. I hope if someone criticizes your team, you don't tell them to die or whatever it may be. And I hope you just stop adding people if they criticize them even a little bit. But my conclusion about all of this is this. I'm done with KC. I'm done. I'm going to go into the Twitch, enter moderation terms that are blocked. KC is blocked. Karmine Corp is blocked. K Corp is blocked. I don't want to see a single K Corp message. Nothing. Now, this is not me saying, KC, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you don't want me to talk about your team and be critical, then I won't talk about your team. I'll never talk about them. That's okay. I'm not trying to boycott. I'll still watch your games. I love all the players on your team. I'm going to support the players. I'm done. But I am not here to talk about KC. Like, I'm just not here for it. Like, every single time I talk about them, even remotely saying that maybe they're good or bad, it's unreal. They finished 10th twice, and I said, this team is bad. You need to change the roster. I get in so much that I'm done. So, the one time that I actually say, damn, this roster's sick in summer, and I get shit on for it as well, even though I'm being nice, I'm done. I'm out of here. So what I'm doing is I'm blocking the phrases because A, it'll stop my chat from flaming KC fans. And I don't want my chat to flame KC fans because I know that it's just going to start a war. And 2, I don't want to be asked about KC. Oh, why don't you talk about KC? Why don't you do this? Whatever. I mean, I'm just going to go through every possible chat. Please stop it. This is the best solution for me, and it's the best solution for the KC fans. Because they said my chat's toxic, and I agree, my chat is pretty toxic sometimes. I try my best to moderate it, but this is my best way to moderate it. You know what is even the worst part? In Spring Split, when KC was struggling, I actually spoke to one of their coaches about how to help them in draft. Like, I don't know why I'm painted as this guy who, like, hates KC. I tried my best to help. When they asked for help, I gave it. I supported them when they didn't join the league. I gave honest and critical opinions. I gave my opinions on roster. I even reached out to, I won't say who, but someone in KC about pickups that I think would help their roster and help their team. I really did. And I think there's... So I don't want to go too much into detail of this whole thing, but the fact that I never was on the side of K-Corp is crazy. And the fact that people think that I have this hatred for K-Corp is unreal.
Later, Kote Zusa, a co-founder of Karmine Corp, released an announcement supporting KC fans, stating that this whole drama between the Caedrel and KC fans is totally unnecessary, as it's just a joke from the fans and Caedrel is pretty overreacting to this kind of situations. So guys, what do you think about this whole drama? Are KC fans being toxic or Caedrel is just overreacting here? Don't forget to drop your comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And also don't forget to smash the subscribe button for daily content related to League of Legends. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time, have a nice day.